And but she gets very motion sick. So for her, the vertigo is really, really terrible, and so she doesn't play herself.
Yes, it can be a challenge at times. This game is very much exercising in those vertical stiffness and things like that. It can be very.
Well, when I was a young child, I used to get motion sick in the car quite a bit, and actually, when I started flying real airplanes, that was what cured me of it.
Oh, really? Oh,
And
that's interesting.
now I'm one of those people that you just hate. You go out on a boat and it's really rough and hot and terrible. Everybody's throwing up, and I'm just fine.
Yeah, I never get motion sickness. The more the things I'm rocking, fun I'm having.
How you doing, guys
Hey, Mark One.
Mark, hey, how you doing?
and lady? I'm back.
Well, welcome back.
Mark was just talking about you.
Me?
I'm teasing.
Yeah. I wonder if someone could help me with my Elgato setup in maybe another channel or something like that. I don't know if I'm roll streaming with Elgato 4K.
What?
Elgato.
Yeah, Elgato card or something.
What do you have? The
Elgato?
internal or internal? Internal or external? Sorry.
Yeah, internal, the new 4K 60 Pro,
Sure. So what?
and it seems like it's
Sorry, I didn't hear it.
yeah. What was the question? What my
what's
trouble?
Yeah. Maybe I can
Yeah.
help you real quick.
So it seems like I don't have. It seems like I can't capture video. Like I can capture a video, but not in the game. And the game is open on my gaming PC, but on my streaming PC, it cannot capture in-game. It captures the sound, but not the in-game. It's just the screen, the display screen of my Windows, and I see the Starcitizen open, and I heard the sound of the music,
What do you
but
have?
I can't see an image.
What do you have? Which graphic card are you running on the gaming PC? And how
I'm
many?
running. Yeah.
Oh, wow, very noisy, Mark. Very, very noisy.
I couldn't hear you.
Okay.
It's like you got a bad mic connection there. It's very staticky.
Oh yeah.
That's better. You just did something and it got really clear.
Yeah, better now.
Much better, thank you.
Yeah.
It was quite loud and hard to hear you. That's all right.
So we got a streaming PC and a gaming PC, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, and
Congratulations.
So you were saying
what
graphic card are you running on a gaming PC?
On a gaming, it's a 2080 Ti, and on the streaming, it's a 2070.
So if I'm imagining the setup is you're running two outputs out of the gaming PC, one of them going to your monitor and the other one to your graphic card, and that one's mirrored, right?
Exact.
Okay, so the mirror is going into the 4K 60 on the gaming PC, and you're not getting the signal. And are you running the Elgato software or OBS?
The 4K utility of Elgato software,
Okay.
but it's like I don't my HDMI cable go into the 4K 60 Elgato.
Is it 2.0?
Yeah, but when I don't put the HDMI out but when I do that, it's the same. HDMI out to my monitor is the same, so I cannot see the game actually inside the game. Just heard the sound of the music of Starcitizen and see my screenshot, but that's it.
Okay.
Oh, did someone say they had a
Resolution,
streaming
maybe.
PC and regular PC?
Yeah. I mean, the test
Um,
that I would run if I was having that issue is first I would check my display settings, obviously, to make sure it's looking at the right signal coming into the Elgato. Um, the other thing I would do is try another software like OBS to see if it'll first see the Elgato and then also pull in that signal from there. Because obviously, if you're getting sound, it's sending something, so that's a good step. Um, and I'm wondering if it's something with resolution or maybe an update to the
Yeah, maybe
software that,
because I
yeah.
run the game at 38, something like that, 38
Uh-huh.
by 2060, and the Elgato 4K it's like 2060 by 60 frame, So maybe
Okay.
something like that. I don't know.
It's
oh,
possible.
Bruce,
Sorry.
are you, is Mark, did he say,
Yes, ma'am.
oh, I have an Elgato card too. What was,
What is mine? Province?
this, what was the,
Yeah, it's like I'm sorry for taking the time here, but yeah, I'm sorry. It's like I cannot capture in-game 4K video. It's only the sound that pass.
and so you have two systems, and two,
No, actually, I just have one monitor, but I can switch on source and I can't see in-game. When my gaming PC it's in game actually, if I go to my streaming PC and see what's coming out of the Elgato, it's only the sound of Starcitizen. No
oh,
4K image or no video, something like
okay.
that.
I ran into this exact problem, and I had the worst time with my son. I mean, I drove him crazy, but we figured out how to get that situation. So, so what you have to do is, the Elgato card has two HDMI
Yeah.
ports. So if you try to run an HDMI cable out of the, I'm trying to remember this, out of the 2080 Ti monitor, and another 2080 and another HDMI out of your Elgato, to the Elgato card, that's actually taxing the GPU too much. So you have to run an HDMI cable to the from your 2080 Ti to the Elgato card on the streaming, and then you have to run an HDMI from the Elgato card to the monitor. And the only way you can see the monitor is if you have two PCs running, but it's actually much easier on the graphics card. It's not going to drag down the frame rates or cut it by half. And then, as long as you have two PCs running, you're going to view your monitor from the Elgato card actually, and you can actually see the entire system, and it's just going to act completely normal like a regular monitor. The only catch is you have to run both the streaming and gaming PC. So if you're wanting to conserve electricity, that might be an issue.
No,
But
that's what I do. I just tell my setup here. Yeah, from my 2080 Ti, that is my gaming PC. I have an HDMI 8K Belkin cable that Citaro love. So I take this one to my Elgato, and then now I have the other card on my streaming PC HDMI to my monitor, because but it's the same. If I do the 4K 60 Elgato out to my monitor, it's the same. It's just I don't get the PC. I just get the straight image. But yeah, for now it's like I can't see in game. I just see the PC, but I can't see in game when my gaming PC it's actually in game. I cannot see in my streaming in game. So I have to do a little research here, I think.
Oh, so you're trying to see as well as the let's see. Let me look at how this is working. So you're able to see the desktop from the game PC, but not the streaming PC. Is that?
Yeah, exactly. I can. No. I mean, from the streaming PC, I can see the desktop, and I can see a capture image of the desktop, only desktop. Even if my gaming PC it's in game in Starcitizen, when I go to my streaming PC, I cannot see my capture. You know, with the software of Elgato, I cannot see in game. I just have the sound of Starcitizen, but I cannot see
Oh,
the game actually.
It sounds like it's not
yes,
mirrored to me.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Sounds like to me it's like it's
agree.
not mirrored.
Yep.
That's the only thing, because you'd get
But
the audio, but you wouldn't get the video if it wasn't mirrored.
But you know, every card I see, every Elgato I see working on a PC, it's lit. It have a white light, and mine no. I don't have the Elgato lighting. I have a small yellow light, but only that. So I don't know.
and we ran into that problem as well, where it didn't light up, and then we had to actually move it to a closer PCI slot to get it to light
Oh
up.
yeah. Okay.
So it had to be closer toward the CPU, I think. It lighted up. But as far as that part, it seems like you might have to configure your streaming software as well. Are you?
No, I don't have any streaming right now. I don't have any streaming software. I just have the 4K utility, and I'm just trying to capture first, you know, to have the video.
Yeah, try OBS, man.
Yeah, I will try that.
Try downloading it.
Yes, OBS is much better, but yes, just not lighting up. You may have to switch to another PC.
Okay, but OBS will do the capture too?
Yeah, it does
It's
recording.
not just for stream. Okay, perfect, perfect.
Yeah, yep.
I will try that for sure. Thank you, guys.
No problem.
And Brooke is an expert on all that, so he can help you definitely, especially with the.
If you want, like, we can set up a team viewer where I could remote in and show you. I would be happy to, more than happy to help you. Just it could be as soon as tomorrow or later after tonight, after we're done streaming, maybe even. But depending on your time and stuff. But I'm always up, so it's not a problem for me. But
all right, thank.
So I could help you remotely.
Baroque is a vampire. He never sleeps.
Yep. The Brook Nosferatu.
You also Brooke, you also have a Elgato card too, don't you? I come to
No. I actually have a Black Magic, and I have a Spark from a company called Newtek. And what the Spark does is it has really cool. It has supports Wi-Fi and a network, and has 2 USB ports and a single SD card, and HDMI in and the loop out. And what that does is you plug your HDMI source in, and it'll transmit that video feed with the audio through the network. It'll even give you a audio in and out from 3.5 jack too. So what I can do is OBS supports the NDI protocol, so I'll take it in OBS over the network, and it'll see my stream from there, which is pretty cool.
Guys, I need some help.
Yep.
Go.
When I switch from scenes, you know, the screen, the waiting screen I had, to the basically gaming screen, my game capture doesn't work. I get no signals from OBS.
Okay, what are you running? Same thing? OBS?
Yeah, OBS.
No.
I got the capture specific window, Starcitizen, and then match title. Otherwise, find window of same executable.
Are you doing the desktop capture, right?
No game capture.
Yeah, so when you do, for example, you got display capture, or are you doing game capture, right? Not display
Yeah,
capture? Okay. What capture card are you running?
graphic card.
I'm sorry, the capture card. What capture card are you running? If
I'm
you,
not sure what you
uh,
mean.
well, are you doing, is it single PC or not? Just one PC with OBS running?
Yeah, I'm running OBS on the same PC I'm playing.
Oh, so you don't want game capture, you want desktop capture, display capture. And then what it's going to do is going to give you display 1 or 2 if you have 2 displays. And what you could do too, like this is what I do sometimes. I don't like it, but I'm working my way towards getting a streaming PC at some point. But you can. This is one of the reasons why I like the Streamlabs version, because it comes with a remote. You can use your phone as a remote to trigger the functions in there, like start your stream, I'll be right back, all those things. Um, the display capture is what you're going to want to use, not the game capture.
The display capture that it didn't work. It just
Really?
gave me thousands of
Oh
copies on the
no.
OBS window. So
Run the where is it? Run the auto configuration again and see what happens for you.
auto
Yeah,
configuration
it's in tools.
tools.
Yeah.
Got it. Can't. For some reason, I can't. It's
What?
basically grayed, faded out.
Oh, what do you have for your output? Is it recording or doing anything right now? You're streaming now, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, that's why it's probably not gonna let you because you're streaming.
All right, we're gonna
What?
stop the stream
Yeah,
and yeah,
just
auto
for a second.
configure.
Yeah. Just run the auto configuration wizard, and then it'll ask you whether you want to optimize for streaming or recording. And recording is secondary, or do recording and won't be streaming. Either one. You probably want the first one. So. Yeah.
All
I
right.
hope someday this will be standard for everyone. That way we don't have to struggle configuring all these things, because that was the hardest thing to do, was
Yeah.
trying to get my phone to set up.
Yeah. It's a
Oh,
lot.
doesn't work at
Uh,
all.
what what happens? Is it grayed out, or does it give you a message, or
Well, the screen in OBS is just black, as well as the stream on YouTube.
black? Okay.
But when I switch to basically the image capture for, I mean, the waiting message,
Okay.
that's visible.
Um, can you make a new scene for me? All right.
All right.
Let's make a new scene. It's a blank scene, and then hit the plus for the new source in that scene.
What type of scene do you want me to add?
Just a blank one,
Just
a plain one.
yeah,
Yeah.
just
Yeah. Don't
blank.
use any of the
All right.
templates or anything. Just plain,
Yep.
plain Jane.
Yep. Got it.
All right. Now hit the plus for source, and then
Yeah.
indulge me and just try display capture, and then hit OK, and make source visible.
Yep. Make source visible. Got it.
Okay. Hit OK. On you're running one display, so
Yeah, but I'm getting thousands of OBS windows in the same screen.
yeah. It's gonna do that because it's looking at that one screen. Unless you had a second display, then you could do something different. It's okay. It's gonna do that. Now, what'll happen is, when you, this is why I was saying I like the Streamlabs one. I think there's hotkeys. Let me see something because you could probably do a hotkey.
Okay, current. I can see this. Starcitizen stream right now, but it's weird. I mean, it was working yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and now suddenly it doesn't.
Doesn't work.
It feels like OBS game capture is a little buggy right now.
Yeah, I don't use that one myself, so I couldn't tell you about that. I use the display, and it does a pretty good job.
Yeah, game capture can be buggy.
Yeah, I mean, for most of the times, people seem to recommend game capture when you're streaming games, and I mean, so far it's been working good. But
yeah,
until today, of course.
let's see. I'm trying to see if there's a
There may be a release of a new driver you may have to install or update for your graphics card, and then maybe update the OBS to the latest build.
I get both are the latest.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
running
really?
Yeah,
23.1.
So it seems to be buggy right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to use the game capture when I was streaming from a single PC, but now I just use the desktop capture. Well, actually, the Elgato card will capture the entire desktop. That's what it does.
How do I change the path for where the GeForce Experience stores photos?
Oh, when you hit
Alt for some reason.
When you hit Alt Z and you go to the little gear.
Yeah.
And you said the path for what? For recording?
The photos.
For the photo. Okay, so that's...
I see where the path is for videos. I see where it's photo mode, but I don't see any place where you can set the path for photos.
For the photos. Hang on a second. Let's see.
Wait, it's got to be in here. Recordings, yeah, videos. Okay, that's. It used to put it into a folder on my game drive that was actually called like GeForce or something. Under that was Squadron 42.
Yeah.
No, I don't see them there anymore. I just took some screenshots. I want to put them up. I can't find them.
All right.
Where are you at currently?
Her L5. Admiral, how are you making out, by the way?
Her L5.
I went to the wrong gate. So...
Okay.
Oh, you're at L5? Is that where?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Isn't that what we said?
We're all at L5.
We're gonna meet
are
there
you
and then
all
go to Ollie. Yeah.
Are you all at L5?
Yeah.
All right, don't worry about it, bro. I'll do this later.
All right.
So you want to rendezvous?
Everybody's rendezvousing at L5, yes.
Yep, got it.
Yeah, I've got my 890 parked out there, and I'm doing a little shopping because I've got a little time, and then I'm going to come back and get my 85X and go back out. And this, when we run it, I guess I'll have a ship. Although I got out here, I've still got like 78%.
I'm at 80.
Okay. Shut everything down that I could, and what I should have done is I actually tried something new that I think would work really well. I went decoupled while I was still climbing out of the atmosphere and just let it cruise up into space.
Yeah, I actually just strafed up half the way. Barely used any fuel at all. It takes forever.
Right.
Okay. Open
so I'm just checking to see what they have here in the way of components while we're here. I managed to grind a little bit of money. And not a whole lot to get excited. It's a grade B size 1 power plant, IO burst.
Hey, Rocket.
Give that a try. Yeah.
Do me a favor. Did you remap your screenshot key? Or do you using the default? All right, so hit Alt F1. All right.
Okay.
And then hit Alt Z.
Alt F1 doesn't work.
Okay.
What is that supposed to be?
Screenshot.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then I did remap it. It's print screen.
Okay. So
and when I hit print screen, I got. Well, now it's warning me about desktop capture. What? Before it worked, it installed an update and it totally screwed it.
Yeah, I got that one too. I think mine's is the default is Alt F1 for screenshot, Alt
Okay.
Alt
All right.
F2 for photo mode. And the reason why I was asking you to do that, because when you go back into Alt Z, you go to gallery, and right at the bottom of the images, it shows you where everything is.
Gallery.
Now,
Okay. All right.
yeah, so it'll
Um,
show you the past too.
open file location. Okay, there we go. I got the
Yeah, well, it shows you below.
videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I put it in videos. Why did I put it in video? All right, whatever.
All right.
They should put photos in separate folder from videos. I don't like.
Yeah. Now,
Can I get an invite?
Yes,